what is it that makes us feel really good? Is it going to be Arthur Smith running the offense? Because Arthur's already stated he's a coach. He's had a lot of quarterbacks. He's going to coach to their strengths. What is Aaron Rodgers' strength at this time, guys?
Well,
what
was his quote? What was his quote? We didn't bring in Aaron Rodgers to run the wishbone. Did you see that quote?
Right.
So let me ask you guys this, and then Freight Train, I'll let you go. Let me ask you guys this. What makes them think that having a quarterback who doesn't like motion and all that stuff and likes to go to the line from the shotgun and make his reads from there to somebody, a coach who was saying we're going to ground and pound and whatever, like, how does this work? Are we going to retool the offense this year because we have Aaron Rodgers? What are we doing?
That kind of goes into what I was getting ready to say was maybe what makes Arthur Smith's offense click is having a quarterback who has the ability to read a defense, and when Arthur Smith gives you the game plan, have the ability to audible into the right place and put people into the right places to run the right play. Maybe that's the problem that we had. Maybe that's why they didn't bring Justin back. Maybe it was true that Justin Fields doesn't know how to read a defense. And maybe Russell Wilson doesn't have that ability anymore to read what a defense is doing. So maybe having somebody like Aaron Rodgers, who's known to be able to read a defense, has won a couple MVPs, maybe that's what helps make this offense click. I don't know.
Then why did after the first Cincinnati game, where we just walked down the field, gaining chunks of yards, passing over the middle, like just dinking and dunking the whole way down there, what do? And I'll bitch about this for years to come, too. Second time around, what's he do? Run the ball. They completely went away from what worked the last time. I don't want you throwing over the middle anymore. Well, like, you can tell Aaron Rodgers don't throw over the middle?
Yeah, right.
Like, where's this going?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Throwing over the middle, which doesn't make sense to me either, because he's touted as a tight ends guru. And where does a tight end run?
Over the middle of the field.
I'm confused, guys. I really, truly am on where this is going. And the whole audible
thing. But here's the thing.
Do we audible?
A tight end guru? What tight end in Arthur Smith's offense has had a great year? Because Jonnu Smith, I never even heard of him until this last year in Miami, where all of a sudden he did something. Kyle Pitts basically is a draft bust because he didn't do anything in Atlanta with Arthur Smith. Pat Freiermuth is basically doing nothing in Pittsburgh under this offense. So what classifies you as a tight end guru, as an offensive coordinator, when your tight ends have zero numbers?
Yeah, if you're not even utilizing them.
Look,
we just get them for blockers, dude. They're just blockers.
Yeah, they're blockers.
That's why this Jonnu Smith trade thing makes 0 sense for this team. 0 cents.
Now, I just want to throw this out there. You guys know how much I really, really respect and adhere to Pro Football Focus.
Yes.
PFF
how much value you put in that, right?
And I just want you to know that for the 2024 season, Arthur Smith was named the 5th best offensive coordinator in football.
From when?
2024.
5th ranked to get the punter on the field?
Look, hey, I'm only telling you what PFF.
You talking about from the bottom or from the top?
Because I can promise you we weren't in the top 5 points scored. I would venture to say we weren't even the top 15 in points scored.